Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode in the Las Vegas Flamingos expansion franchise here on NBA 2K24. We've changed the NBA forever. The NBA will never be the same after this series has begun. And we're looking pretty good. We're wrapping up the regular season in today's episode. 45-9, only to be competed with by the Hawaii Hanu, or the Honolulu Hanu, excuse me. They're just 7 losses, so it's a battle between us two. We play them 2 more times this regular season. So it's going to be very interesting to see if we can actually get the number 1 seed or not. What's going to happen, I don't know. We are going to jump in against the Mesa Dragons because they are the only team so far, the only other relocation team that we have not seen their home court. If you want to go see the other episode, last episode, we took a look at all the other teams' home courts. We saw the Hanu. We saw even the Clippers. We saw the Blizzard. We saw, who else did we see? We saw the Bullets. We saw the Islanders. All the expansion teams that we added. We saw their home courts and their jerseys and all kind of stuff, except for the Dragons. Excuse me. Except for the Dragons, which we will see today because we didn't play them until the end of the season. So let's get into simulating here. We got a 2-game stretch against the Kings and the Grizzlies. Let's see if we can get the W against both of them. We beat the Kings. Nice to see. And we will go back-to-back and beat the Grizzlies. But Blake Griffin gets a pinched nerve in his back. That's not good. Now we got a stretch against the Bucks and the Hawks. This one's on national television. Cody Martin's back. That's nice to see. We beat the Bucks 121-76. We are putting the foot on the gas here. And we beat the Hawks as well. Kuminga's back from injury. That's nice to see. How do we stand right now? The Hanu have clinched a play-in spot. 53-7. They've also won every single game so far in simulation. But these are going to be massive games. March 7th, March 15th are going to be massive games against the Hanu. Those games will more than likely decide the first 2 seeds, I would think. So we got some contract extensions. Brandon Ingram is up for a new contract, and he will re-sign, which is pretty nice. So I think we will go and we'll pay Brandon Ingram a nice contract. We'll offer him that contract, although I should probably offer him a team option so that we can make a decision on him a little bit later. So let's offer him that, and he is happily accepted, so we get that team option in the 3rd year. That's nice to see. We can figure out what we want to do with that. But we bring Brandon Ingram back to the squad. He has been a very solid player for us, 17.5 points per game. Very good player, but he's paired alongside Zion. He's paired alongside Tyrese Halliburton, who's having a career year in terms of his assists. And obviously you got the Joker, who is killing the game. Not in terms of his points, but he's got great rebounding numbers. He's got great assist numbers. His defense has even stepped up a little bit, so I'd say Jokic is pretty much the best player in the league. But let's figure out these last 3 games before we see the Hanu. We beat the Islanders, who have Joel Embiid, by the way. We beat the Pacers, and we will beat the Hornets as well. So we now equal what the Hanu had before we started simulating again. They have clinched an actual playoff spot, and we have clinched a play-in spot. So no matter what happens, we can lose every single game. We will be in the play-in. I don't think we are going to lose every single game. I'd rather be the 2 seed. Well, I'd rather be the 1 seed, but here we go. This is a massive matchup. 55-7 versus 53-9. This is about as big as it gets. The Vegas Flamingos versus the Hawaii Honolulu Hanu. Trae Young, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, and Alperen Sengun. I mean, they're a good team. That's why they've only lost, 7 games. They are a very, 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 very good team. Simcast the game. Can we get the W? We are on our home court, so that makes it nicer. And if we have to jump in here, at least you'll get to see our home court. I think we've showed you it in the first episode, but it's been a little bit since we've seen it, so might as well jump in and see. And we might have to jump in regardless of not. And there we go. We're losing 124-121 with 1:46 to go against the Hanu. And Okongwo's at the line. All right, Onyeka. I need you to drill these. We are in the bonus, so that's nice to see. But so are the Hanu, so I guess that's not nice to see. And Okongwu will miss the free throw. He makes one, misses the second. Giannis with the ball. The newly re-signed Brandon Ingram the steal from Tyrese Halliburton. Ingram to the basket, over the head. Brandon Ingram ties the game with the over-the-head layup. Absolute insanity. I can't believe that just happened. Kobe White with the ball. That's another poke away, but this time it goes back to the Hanu. And that is Onyeka Okongwu with great defense on Giannis. Forces a miss. Halliburton. Corner. McCollum. Nothing doing. Onyeka. Does he got? Oh, he's got a mismatch. Giannis switched over. Onyeka. He missed the shot. I thought that we had that when the switch happened. And Jimmy Butler's going to take the three, and Jimmy Butler's going to miss the three. Brandon Ingram, down low at Zion. Zion's got room. Giannis was right in there, but Zion drills the shot. That was a tough one. A tough one for Zion Williamson. Devin Booker, basically the point guard. I know they have Kobe White, but he's basically the point guard. Good defense from CJ McCollum, and Zion boxes out Giannis for the rebound. The crowd is getting crazy. Brandon Ingram to the basket. He will get a foul from Jimmy Butler and shoot some free throws. Ingram will make the first. He's making me proud that we re-signed him, that's for sure. And he will make, though, he will miss the second. So both of our guys, Onyeka Okongwu and Ingram, will miss both of their, or at least one of their free throws. Oh, that's a great spin from Devin Booker. That was a beautiful spin move to get some separation there. They're not going to foul just yet. Get that down to Yoke. Yoke puts it up. Nikola Jokic backs it off the backboard. The bank is open. 129-126. No timeouts left for the Hanu. This is their last one. We will see what they do. They don't really have... Do they have a three-point shooter? They've got Kobe White. Oh, they got Devin Booker. Okay. I was going to say, do they have an actual, like, dominant three-point shooter? They got Booker who can drill some. But we got to play solid defense. I know McCollum's not the best defender, but he's a solid one. Devin Booker trying to get around. They're going to go to Kobe White. I jumped for no reason. To the baskets. Kobe, no good. And Jokic will get the fouls to shoot the free throws. That might be the Hanu with the loss. They are going to have a chance for revenge next week on March 15th. Is that what it was? March 15th? I think it was. That's what it was. And Jokic will be the first guy today to hit both of his free throws. 131-126. You can't put this ball in Giannis's hands, that's for sure. You got to get it to Kobe White or Devin Booker or somebody. You're taking too much time. There's Devin Booker. He drilled it with a hand in his face. Oh, my God, that was impressive. I had a hand in his face, and he drilled it. We get the ball to Tyrese. They will do another foul. Kobe White's the result. But Halliburton, I trust, to hit the first. 132-129, and this should be the ball game. Halliburton drills his. 3.6 to go. They have no timeouts. There's no way they can win this game. Kobe chucks it from deeper than half court. Almost in, but it's a miss, and that is a massive W for the Las Vegas Flamingos. That's a really massive one, because that pulls us a game closer to the Hanu. Jokic had 31, 10, and 13, as he does. 22 and 10 from Halliburton, 19 from McCollum. Zion had 19 as well. Ingram had 15, 6, and 5. And the big bucket, there you saw it right there on the highlight reel, the over-the-head reverse layup. That was kind of crazy. He drilled it, and we get the W. Now we play the Mesa Dragons, which we will jump into. But that now brings us to 54-9. They're 55-8, so we're now a game back. If they slip up at any time before this game, it could be pretty massive. But here we go. It's the Mesa Dragons. They're 43-20. So they're having a good season, but not as good as us in the Hanu. They've got Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Larry Markin, Jason Tatum, and Naz Reid. That is what they're working with. We will simcast the game to jump in and see their home court. Although they might blow us out here. It might not even be matter. Oh, no, we pulled it back. We're good. Maybe. It's back and forth. 152, 135. We're jumping in. 135 to go in the game. Let's see the Mesa Dragons home court. It looks beautiful. You got that deep brown honeycomb style home court. It looks like the Hornets home court, only it's a darker color, darker brown. And I'm a big fan of the Hornets home court, so I like the honeycomb style. And then you got the accents with the red and the blue. It looks really, really good. So that is what the Mesa Dragons are working with here. They're probably a playoff team, if I had to guess. Down low, it's Jalen Brunson in the paint. He's going to try to back down Tyrese. He's going to take that shot, spin around, no good. Okongwu with the rebound. And Zion playing small forward? He is. don't know why the CPU always has Zion play small forward. I know it's probably for to get the bigger lineup in there, but like Jokic playing center, Congo playing power forward just feels weird. Oh, I failed that. That was my bad. And then I got a foul, and Jokic is fouled out. Nikola Jokic has fouled out of the game. That brings in Mo Wagner. But this is a time where we should probably switch to have a Congo be the center. And then have, oh, they switched it out again? Oh, Kuminga's now playing power forward. Okay, whatever. I don't know what these auto subs are doing. They're making some crazy decisions. Zion's playing center. Kuminga's playing power forward. And then we got BI back in the game. I don't really know what's going on, but it's the end of the game. It doesn't really matter. Nice layup from Tyrese Haliburton. That gives him 24 on the night. 117-106. We should have this one in the bag unless Jalen Brunson drills a three here, which he doesn't. A rebound by Tyrese. Tyrese just basically doing everything. Get that down the court to CJ McCollum for three. No good. Zion with the board and the putback. And he hung on the rim as well. Zion Williamson. That was a pretty nasty putback, too. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to see an instant replay of that. You know I got to. If Zion does anything crazy, I got to see a replay. Zion be crazy. How do I get the ball? How do I get it to Zion and not to the ball? Lock on Zion, not on the ball. Okay, let me actually get on Zion before he gets the ball. There we go. There's the putback. And then he hung on the ring. Hung on the rim like he's a psycho, because he is a psycho. Oh, look at that. That's the money shot right there. Look at that. Give me a screeny. Give me a screeny. Zion Williamson asserting his dominance. And hopefully the Hanu have made a mistake here and they've slipped up a little bit. Jason Tatum for three. No good. Haliburton with the board. And that is going to be the ball game. 21 points, or 21 seconds to go. 24 points for Haliburton. Make that 26 as Tyrese gets around Brunson. 26, 7, and 12 from Tyrese. Last episode, he was unconscious from three in that one game. That was pretty crazy. Brunson, is he going to take a shot? What's he going to do here? That's Anthony Edwards, Larry Markkinen, and it's going to be the ball game here. All right, big W again. We have not lost a game since this episode began, so we're killing it. That's allowing us to stay competitive with the Hanu. Keep us as the 2 seed and maybe even the 1 seed if the Hanu slip up. As of right now, we're a half a game back. We're both guaranteed to be in the playoffs. We're a half a game back in them. So we need a little bit more. We'll simulate up to that March 15th game against them. That very well could, the way things are going, that could very well decide the season for us, or decide the 1 seed. We beat the Jazz, 130-82, blowing them out. Barely beat the Thunder. Blake Griffin's back. That's nice to see. We beat the Wizards as well. So we stay undefeated in the episode. And we've got the Hanu, who have also stayed undefeated. The only loss they've had this episode is against us. This will decide the division because the way things are going, nobody's going to lose other than when they play against us. So this is a massive game. 58-9 versus 59-8. This is an absolutely massive game. In their home court again. Back and forth, although it looks like they're starting to take a lead here. We're building it back slightly. Oh, this is a close game. 105-116, 2:49 to go. Can we pull this one back? It is going to be close. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I'm going to try my best. This is a good Hanu team. That's why they're the 1 seed. Oh, that's Trae Young in the corner. Trick of Trae Young for three. 105-119. I don't know where Tyrese Haliburton was or whoever was guarding him, but that was not the ideal situation to be put into. Get that down to Jokic. He's got Steven Adams on him. That's a tough matchup. Jokic, spin. Oh, he drilled it. Nikola is a freak. But he's only got 8, 4, and 7. He's been locked up today. That is not ideal. Devin Booker gets around Zion. Zion's not the quickest guy in the world. Spot up three. No good. Okongwu with the board. Get that up the court. That's Jokic. Jokic around Devin Booker. I like this matchup a lot because Jokic is bigger. There we go. 109-119. 10-point game. We cannot allow any more open threes for Trae Young or Devin Booker, that's for sure. Oh, but he's going to take another spot on 3. Devin Booker this time misses it as well. I thought he was going to hit that one that time. That's why I said this time. Okongwu to the basket. I wanted to take it, but I didn't feel confident. Tyrese around Trae Young. Trae Young's not the greatest defender, and Tyrese puts it in. 119-111. 26, 6, and 14. So it looks like Halliburton has stepped up in the replacement of Jokic because of the no points. But that's a swiper, no swiping. Zion. Uh-oh, but I got no help. Mo Wagner's not the guy I want helping. Jokic puts it up. It's good. 12, 5, and 7. 119-113. We are pulling ourselves back close in this one. Zion playing shooting guard? He is. What the heck is this auto sub thing going on here? Booker, easier shot. No good. Okongwu with the board. Devin Booker kind of selling the bag a little bit. Halliburton, crossover. Down low. Supposed to go down low to Yoke. It goes to Mo Wagner. Halliburton, little bunny shot. No good. Giannis with the board. We've been doing so good previously, hitting our shots consistently, and that's Giannis. We got to take a timeout. 121-113, a minute 5 to go. I got to figure out this rotation, man. We got to figure out what we're doing here. So we got Wagner playing small forward. I don't know what that's all about. Who is our normal small forward? It's Brandon Ingram. Where's Brandon Ingram, man? Did he foul out? Brandon Ingram might have fouled out. Not fallen out, fouled out. Zion's got to stop playing shooting guard. McCollum will come in. Jokic and Okongwu at power forward and center are fine. Halliburton's very tired, but we need him in the game. And Mo Wagner, I mean, we got to probably play Okongwu, or Kuminga. I know he's tired, but we need somebody that actually can play small forward and guard small forwards. Halliburton and Kuminga being tired is not good, but CJ McCollum being fresh is a little bit more ideal because he's going to take that shot and drill it. So it's 121-119, no, 115, excuse me. 59 seconds to go. All right, defense. Let's not let Devin Booker take any spot-up shots. That's what he's known to do. He's going to get around me. He's very shifty. Oh, he spun around. He doesn't take the shot. He gets fouled by Zion. I thought he was going to take the original shot, so I jumped. I just swatted him on the arm, I think. And Devin Booker will hit the first free throw. It's not looking good for the good guys. He will hit the second free throw as well. 123-115. We need a 3-ball. CJ McCollum needs to hit a 3. And it could be right here. A green bean. CJ McCollum, 123-118. Oh my God, that was the ball that we needed. Uh-oh, Devin Booker to Trae Young. I don't want to call for, that's annoying. Tyrese Halliburton went for a little swipe. He gets called for a reach, and Trae Young will go to the free throw line. That is not ideal. Not ideal whatsoever. We bring in Peyton Pritchard to hopefully do some assisting. 30 seconds to go. Down low, it's Jonathan Kuminga who puts it in over Jimmy Butler. 5-point game. Get us back in this. And that's an auto foul. They're playing the foul game. Peyton Pritchard goes in. 125, and that makes 126 for Trae Young. I think the Hanu have locked up the 1 seed unless somehow they lose a game the next couple of weeks, which I don't think they will. Pritchard to McCollum. Jumper, good. 127-122. We've still got 3 timeouts, and I think we're going to do an auto foul again. And there it is. Pritchard will foul. That's his second of the game already. He's come in for like a minute. Not even. But we need to stop fouling Trae Young. We need to stop fouling Trae Young. 129-122. We call another timeout. We got 2 remaining. Oh, this is a bad situation. We need to hit a massive 3 with CJ McCollum. And then I don't even know where else to go. Let's go corner. McCollum for 3. He missed it. That's ball game. They're going to foul. Oh, no, they're not going to foul. Okay, perfect. That's ball game. We're going to lose this one. McCollum needed to hit that 3. I know it wasn't the greatest situation, but maybe he can hit this one. Oh, he went forward. He made it, but I jumped a little forward. I thought that I stopped before he crossed the line. That's okay. 129-124. They're going to foul again because they think we have a shot now. I need to just take off the intentional foul and the timeouts and all that kind of stuff, but 130-124. This is a big loss. This is our first loss of the episode. Our first loss of the episode. That's a tough one, too. Because I feel like we're better than this team, but obviously we're not. Obviously, we are about the same as this team. CJ around the world, and that's a missed 3, and that is the ball game. We will lose to the Hanu, and who might have just locked up the 1 seed if everything stays the same. That's upsetting. That's really upsetting. We might have just lost the 1 seed. We got to keep winning, though. All we can do now, it's out of our hands. All we can do now is win every single game we have left, and then hope that the Hanu slip up and lose a couple games. We beat the Celtics, barely beat the Celtics, beat the Cavs, beat the Bulls, beat the Spurs. Okay, perfect. We're doing exactly what we needed to do. If we go back here, they still haven't lost any games. They are the freakiest of freaky teams. They still have not lost any games other than the 1 game that we beat them earlier. And we slip up. We lose to the Trailblazers 131-125. And we lose to the Warriors. What is happening? We're losing our advantage. We beat the Heat. We have beaten the Heat. I think it was because CJ McCollum was injured. That has to be the case. We beat the Knicks. And now if we go to it, yeah, we're down. We're 3.5 games out. I'm surprised they haven't honestly clinched the division yet. I know mathematically we still can win, but it's not going to happen. We'd have to crazy end of the season. They'd have to lose. Brandon Ingram gets hurt. That's going to hurt us. Probably going to lose some more games because of that. Although we are winning every single game now. We beat the Suns. There's 2 games left to go in the season. They have clinched the 1 seed. 71-8. I thought we were having a crazy season. They went 71-8. That's insanity. That is absolute insanity. We've got the Dragons, who are not a slouchy team. They are very good at 51-28. Brandon Ingram's back healthy, which is good. But man, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Not what I expected or wanted. They just didn't lose any games. It's crazy. I tried to get them to lose games. We couldn't beat them. If we would have beat them there, we might have had some sort of shot. But once they beat us, I knew it was over. Because they weren't going to lose another game. They're just so good. They're well put together. They've got great defense. They've got great three-point shooting. They've got just great regular scoring. I mean, they're an amazing team. They're well put together. They're experienced. And Halliburton missed that layup. That's crazy. They're experienced. They've got championship DNA with Giannis. So they know what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing. Nasri with the rebound. A 3 from DG to PG. No good. Zion with the board. 19 and 12 for him. And Zion just barreling his way down to the paint. That's underneath the McCollum. McCollum puts it up. He gets the free throws. Anthony Edwards is the foul or the culprit. Drilling the first free throw. They're going to bring in all the bench guys, because this one is over. 2 timeouts for the Dragons, but I wouldn't think they're going to use them. Cunningham to the basket. Passes to Sharp, and Sharp will drill it. Day'Ron Sharp. I got Kuminga over. Nobody near him. Jonathan Kuminga, the cum bucket, drills a 3. That wasn't even great release either. If that was last year's game, that was a easy miss, guaranteed miss. Last year, you couldn't make a 3 or make a shot, regardless of whether it was a 3 or not. You couldn't make a shot without hitting a green. That's at least what it felt like. But Jonathan Kuminga drills that one, and we will end our season with a W. I know we have one more game left, but I'm not gonna. Should I simulate that game? Yeah, who cares? I'll simulate that game. I wasn't gonna simulate it originally because then it would take us right to the playoffs or right to the awards. I didn't really want to do that. Let's simulate the game against the Clippers. It'll be a W. And Nikola Jokic wins the MVP of the league. Wow. Nikola Jokic, 19, 11, and 8, wins the MVP. Victor Wembanyama is the offensive rookie of the year. What am I playing, Madden? He's the rookie of the year, 20 and 11. Russell Westbrook gets the 6th man of the year. Wembanyama also wins defensive player of the year. Why couldn't he have done that in my Spurs series? What the heck? Sengun gets most improved player. Clutch player of the year goes to Kevin Durant. Coach of the year is Justin Forrest. They went 74-8. That's crazy. They set a new record. And that is the new all-time wins record, 74-8. And then we get the executive of the year. At least we won a couple awards, and we probably got some all-NBA players. Obviously, we got Jokic, Sabonis, Embiid, Irving, and James Harden all in the NBA first team. Okay. Second team is Luka, Davis, Tyrese, Victor Wembanyama, and Jaylen Brown. Third team is Giannis, LeBron, Bam, Jason Tatum, and Evan Mobley. So we got 2 all-NBA players. I'll take that. Defensive first team is Shaq Harrison. Whoa, okay. Evan, what did he do? He had 1.7 steals per game, 0.6 blocks per game. I guess he was an all-defensive player. Good for him. Evan Mobley, Giannis, and Victor Wembanyama. And then Luka, Jalen Suggs, LeBron, Tari Eason, and Anthony Davis are your All-NBA second team. All-Rookie first team is who you would expect. Victor, Chet, Amin Thompson, Brandon Miller, or Sir Thompson. Second team is Jarris Walker, Cam Whitmore, Jaime Jaquez, Derek Lively, and Gigi Jackson. Those are your All-Rookie players. Now we go to the playoffs. We made it as the second seed. I have a sneaky suspicion the Western Conference Finals is going to be the Hanu versus the Flamingos. I think everybody else thinks that as well. So we will figure out the playoffs in the next episode. I also want to finish up our stats here. So I know we saw what Jokic did, but as the MVP of the league. But Tyrese Halliburton averaged about 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, 11 assists. That's a crazy season. Shot 51% from the field. Love to see it. Jokic, we know what his numbers are. He was pretty amazing. Zion had about 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Basically a steal per game as well. Brandon Ingram, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Nice season for him. McCollum, who was just kind of a throwaway guy in the team. I didn't really expect him to be anything crazy, but he comes in, he averaged 16 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Played really well. Shot 51% from the field. Shot 50% from the three-point line, which looks like the best of anybody else. So CJ McCollum had a really, really good season. And then Kuminga, 12 points. Is this better than what he did last year? Yes, much better than what he did last year. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Very, very good. 51% from the field. Everybody shot super efficiently from the field. That's very nice to see. Onyeka Okongwu had 7 points, Betty 8 points, 6 rebounds, basically an assist. Bones Highland put up a decent amount of points. Love to see that. Obviously not as much as he did in Denver and LA last year, but that's because he's the backup to the backup at this point. Or just the backup, I guess. He had a good season. Cody Martin had a good season. What did he shoot from 3? He shot 42% from 3. That's okay. I'm fine by that. And then Mo Wagner, Peyton Pritchard did okay. Okogie had a decent season. Blake Griffin got hurt a little bit. And then Joe Wisekamp didn't really play much. All right. So good numbers from everybody. Love to see it. We got the MVP of the league on our team. So that's awesome. And that'll be the end of the episode. Next episode will be the playoffs. Hopefully we can get to the conference finals and get to the NBA finals and win a championship in our first year of existence. That'd be absolutely amazing. I don't know if it's going to happen because we have a great team in the Hanu going up against us. It's going to be pretty tough. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, though. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.